Hey Sagittarius, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot. How are you? Welcome. If it's your first time here, wonderful. If not, welcome back. And I appreciate you very much. This is going to be a general reading for love for the week of February 4th through the 10th. And if it resonates with you, I would greatly appreciate any likes or shares, or if you choose to subscribe, that would be wonderful. If not, that's okay too. So we're going to get started here. Both decks have been pre-shuffled, and I always do 3 shuffles before the read because 3 is the number of enlightenment. And this is a reading for Sagittarius for love for the week of February 4th through the 10th. Happy Super Bowl day. My sister just reminded me of that. All right, so let's get started. Okie doke. We've got the 4 of Pentacles. And we've got the Tower. Okay. All right. So this is interesting because the Tower talks about imminent change that has either, it looks like it's already happened. So something has really come to an end or is changing drastically for you. And with the 4 of Pentacles, you're resisting this a little bit, it feels like, and you're hanging on to something. And I want to get clarification as to what you might be hanging on to here. Okay. So you're hanging on to something that was very, very entertaining and fun for you. You don't want to see this change. And I'm going to clarify the Tower too, because I want to see what this Tower is about. That's an important card. And we need to know a little more detail about that. Okay. Knight of Swords. All right, so this Tower is about somebody that came in very swiftly with some type of message for you that you may not have liked. It may have been a text, it may have been an email, but I will say that whoever sent this message, whether it was you or the other person, sent it out of haste. Okay, this was not well thought out. All right, which that's definitely typical of the Knight of Swords. You know, he's swiftly moving in, and he's not thinking long and hard about what he's doing. He just has an end goal in sight. And that is what this Tower has to do with. So, with that, I think while this feels like a Tower moment for you, this person acted out of ego. Okay? This person wanted to feel in control, and this is how they chose to do it. They sent you some type of hurtful message or spoke some type of hurtful message to you. It just kind of put a huge halt to the fun that you were having. You don't really know why this person did this. And you're hanging on to all of the good memories that the two of you shared. Or again, this could be vice versa. This could be something that you did. And if you did this, you know that that's why you did this. It was about control. Okay, so, maybe this person was feeling very vulnerable and they're not used to feeling that way, and they just needed to put kind of like a spoke, or not a spoke, like a almost like a piece of wood into the bicycle spokes that just stops it from moving forward at all, because this person is feeling vulnerable. It's very, very clear to me. All right, so moving forward here, we've got the Seven of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. All right, so this is what I'm seeing here. The Seven of Pentacles, look at this guy. So he's got all of his swords in his hands, and he is basically moving towards the left, which is the past, all right? And he's basically robbing from the future, which is the right, all right? So there's two swords left in the right, and, and the reason I share that with you is because what I think is happening here is he basically, or she, basically really hurt this relationship by doing what they did. Whatever message or information that was shared with you, or vice versa, you shared with them, you're basically robbing from the trust that you're going to have in the future, or they're going to rob from the trust that you are going to have in the future. Okay, so this is one of those instances where it's really important to really think about what you say, because you can't take it back. Even though we try to do that, you really can't take it back. So the words that you speak matter. It's not to say that this cannot be fixed, okay? Because the Knight of Pentacles is somebody really this is a very trusting energy, a very trusting knight. So the trust can absolutely be rebuilt. All right, so this might have just been a very, very hasty, it might have been a drunk text. It might have been a drunk text that, somebody made, just out of complete, just, they weren't in, their right mind. That's what it feels like, because it feels like to me that you are feeling like, where did this come from? It's one of those things where everything's going along very nicely, and suddenly, out of the blue, somebody pulls the rug out from under you, and you really don't know why. Okay? But, the Seven of Swords can indicate a deceptive energy, but I don't feel that in this. I feel like this was a hasty type of decision, and yes, it hurts, and it hurts the relationship a little bit going forward, because you're going to wonder, is this how this person is going to act in the future? Obviously, this wasn't the right thing to do. And, knights are, they're not kings, and it's a less mature energy. I see this kind of somebody in their 20s or early 30s, and this is about control, okay? But the Knight of Pentacles is somebody that is very trustworthy, somebody that takes their time, that's methodical in their approach. And, once they come out of this energy, this is who I feel they really are. So this is very unusual. And I think this Tower is just a feeling that you have based on their actions. I almost feel like this is almost an illusion. I truly do. because you're hanging on to all of the fun that you guys had. You know, you thought, hey, this is one of the best people I've ever met. You know, I just can't get enough of this person. And that alone could have caused this person to get scared and simply say, okay, I gotta do something to put the brakes on. You know, they might have been talking to their friends, and, you know, even though they were completely into this, you know, their friends might have been giving them a hard time, and suddenly they do something stupid while they're out with their friends drinking or what, you know, partying or whatever they're doing. And I think this is absolutely some type of drunk text is what I'm getting, okay? But I think this is who this person really is. So you're confused. All right. Okay, so we've got the Page of Wands. And we've got the Three of Pentacles. All right, so this makes sense too. So the Page of Wands is somebody that, you know, knows what they want, is passionate about what they want. I feel this is you. Okay, and you need to trust your gut feelings here, that the actions that you have taken with this person, you know, have been correct. Okay, I don't feel like you have done anything wrong. And I feel like you don't feel like you've done anything wrong, because you know you haven't done anything wrong. All right. So you've been doing things the way that you should be. This person just got sidetracked. All right. And this Three of Pentacles indicates that this person isn't necessarily completely confident in their own intuition, their own knowing. Okay, because look at, you know, you've got two people here, you've got this guy here, and these people are asking this guy here, you know, how do we build this structure? How do we get to where we want to be? And this guy knows. This guy is this guy. All right? This guy knows what he wants. This guy knows how to go about doing things, but there was a departure. You know, I'm telling you, he was out with his friends, and, you know, something happened in that situation that caused him to put the brakes on. But this is who he is. But he is collaborating with other people about what he should do with respect to you. And it's not to say that other people are saying, hey, don't be with this person, okay? But, you know, they're causing him to question himself, okay? It really has nothing to do with you. You know, this might be an old pattern that this person has, you know, in relationships. And they have to get over the hurdle of, you know, not being okay with making themselves vulnerable and making themselves open to a truly connected relationship. But he's discussing this situation with other people versus going within to know that this is the right thing for him or her. And that's what's causing the conflict here. All right. I don't believe that this Tower is an actual, you know, and I really wouldn't say that normally, but I don't believe that this is an actual Tower moment. I think it was truly based on some type of drunk text. I really believe that this came from just out of the blue. All right. So let's see what's going on with the romance angels, and let's see if they can confirm this for us. That Page of Wands, though, is telling you to trust the actions that you want to take. So, you know, if you feel the need to reach out to somebody, do it. Do it. This person might be embarrassed about what he did or she did, okay? In this particular situation, I would say do it. All right, let's see. All right, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Okay, so Sagittarius, the big red flag in this particular reading is that this person might make poor decisions when he or she is out with their friends, and this person might be very influenced by other people. And I would say that would be the red flag to pay attention to, and that might be something that you discuss with this person, when you talk to them. Okay? Because that could easily be a red flag in this situation, because this is causing you a lot of hurt and a lot of heartache, and it's very unnecessary. Very unnecessary. What else do we have? Okay, so this is new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So this is somebody that, you felt a strong connection with. Okay, that you believed in, that there might have been a strong foundation and a strong friendship before this got off the ground. So this is even more hurtful and more surprising to you, because you felt like you knew this person. And truthfully, I feel like you do. This is the person that you know. This is the person that made bad choices under the influence and around friends. And this tower is an illusion. And honestly, I would never say that normally, but in this particular reading, it makes perfect sense. So I truly believe that this will come back around, but this person really needs to look at who he's talking to. I don't know if you know this person's friends. One thing that might be a good thing to do is to go out with this person and their friends, so their friends can get to know you. If their friends don't know you, it makes it very easy for the friends in the situation to have this type of influence. Okay? As far as the red flags, again, it's the partying and drinking and depending on other people to make decisions for them. This happens all the time and causes this type of conflict. Okay, so Sagittarius, ultimately, I feel this will absolutely come around again for you. If you're not talking to this person and you feel the need to talk to this person, please do it. This is a situation that can be rectified very easily, and hopefully prevented from happening again. But this person definitely has a tendency to go off the handle and make rash decisions to they need to stay off their phone when they're drinking is the overall message that I'm getting in this particular reading. Okay, because you had a lot of fun with this person and they seem like a different person, but they're not. They are they are the person that you are falling for. Okay, and don't be too judgmental on them. They just made a mistake. All right, Sagittarius, that's what I have for you. If this resonated with you, fantastic. If not, just throw it out, and we'll be back next week and we'll talk to you then. All right, thank you. Bye-bye.